Hey, that's the boys.
All right, here we are.
Where you at tonight? Yeah.
Thank you, T.I. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
back
how's it sounding
again.
now? Are we good?
Bring your crew, bring your
We're good.
friends.
All right. Okay, hey, welcome once again. This is the Astra Boys broadcasting live from J7, Johnny's on 7th Street. We are live from the heart of Kansas City on Johnny's 7th opening weekend baseball. The Royals are back, and we're asking one question. Are the Royals a playoff team? Not actually asking question.
I would say I'll say yes. Yes,
well, okay, well, they played for the first time last night, and what's the matter?
Turn us on.
It's
all good.
Yeah.
All right. This is the KC Waltz. I am the original T.I. and down over there is the way to the left. Down there is Fucking Joe Hoopman.
All right. And we too have walked out on our tab at Johnny's on 7th. Even though, Chris, that the drinks are cheap enough.
D-Rock, why you got to take from me? The drinks are already cheap enough.
All right.
All right, if you don't know us, we are the Astra Boys, and just a bunch of local yokos talking about local sports, vocal about local sports, and we don't talk about NASCAR. I don't know what that's all about. We don't talk about. We talk a little bit about soccer. We don't talk about hockey. I don't. We don't get it. We just talk about a lot of the local sports and sports around the world and other little things. I like talking about food, but don't forget. Hey, we got a couple of birthday girls tonight.
Oh, some birthdays out there?
Yeah, there's some birthday girls here going to a bunch of dive bars, and here we are at Johnny's Dive Bar, and we're gonna talk to Chris, the Irish gentleman O'Connor, here about his establishment here. But so that is the question. We're going to be talking about the Royals. This is opening weekend, and they played last night. Are we going to jump right into that? Or
yeah, let's just go into that first game where we pretty much looked like the same offense as last year. Lost 6-0. The top of the lineup hit. They all had the top four all had hits. The bottom five all had 0 hits. A lot like last year, the offense looked like.
Okay, so it did kind of remind me of last season. So we got on base a few times, but we couldn't move anybody. Ken, did you watch it last night?
I watched what I could of it, but you're still running into one of the better pitchers in the
Chris Sale.
MLB. Yeah, a lot of you guys were talking about Chris Sale, how old he is or whatever, but the guy still throws 96, 97, and you're looking at great breaking stuff. The dude gave up like 2 or 3 hits while he pitched like 5 or 6 innings, and
okay, I see your point there, but when he went out of the game, we still didn't hit the ball. We didn't hit against the relievers either. So it still comes down to, are we going to be able to hit the ball this year? Like our offense was what kept us out of the playoffs last year. We need to get those hits, timely hits, because you're right, we did have base runners early on, and we couldn't get the timely hit.
Yeah, so we had the base runners, right? But it was the same problem as last year, as you said. It's the bottom part of our lineup, right? Once you get past the first 4 or 5 batters, we had nothing last night, unfortunately. So slow start for the new guys that joined the squad, right?
Yeah, in the group text, I'm like, who? Smith? It was just a Smith guy. So I want to talk to Danny here in a little bit.
Lane Thomas is who we were talking about.
Oh, Thomas, that's right. Okay.
I was baffled by the Isaac Collins kid. Like, I was like, I didn't even know that we had him.
Well, that was the trade we got for
Zerpa. Yeah,
but he looked like a clown in the outfield. He seemed like running in circles to catch fly balls.
Just a bit outside. Just.
So, we forgot to play the theme song. So yeah, it didn't go very well last night. So I couldn't get my stupid TV going, so I had to listen to it on the radio. It was just as good. I imagined what it looked like, and
so you wasn't able to get the app working to get the games on there?
Upstairs in my bedroom I did, but downstairs where I wanted, I changed the Fire Stick. It didn't work out.
That's been a big question all spring, is like, how are we going to watch these Royals games?
I know. Did you actually subscribe to their?
No, we went somewhere and watched it.
T.I., how'd you watch it?
I didn't catch it. I was doing other things, but I
Yard work?
I caught the highlights, and I just followed your text. So
okay,
that's how I followed it.
Did anybody subscribe to that thing? Because I'm gonna do the same thing I did last year, but I'm not gonna tell you because I don't know if it's illegal or not.
$99 or something.
It's $99
for
a season
the Royals. pass.
Yeah,
Over
there's
here,
some
so your
there's
face
some different
stays on,
packages. There's like a $49 package or whatever.
I mean,
and then,
okay,
but
so what's the
not
$49
blackouts.
package? You only get half the game.
You only
Or
get
the-
like if it's a blackout game, you don't get it.
okay.
So you probably get a lot of Tampa Bay Rays games.
No, you get all the
Okay,
good
so
ones.
I was talking to you the other day when we were getting together, and I told you that T-Mobile Life is giving out the MLB package. Remember I was telling you about that?
Yeah, I got
Life?
it.
Yeah.
I had it last year and I got it this year.
Royals blackout games. It wasn't included.
So the
It's a
blackout games-
local. All the local games are blacked
But see,
out. So you don't get
but there's
that.
a way around it. No, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, okay.
Well, why
save
don't you
that.
give
We'll
the
put that
viewers
on
the
thing
info they need to see
afterwards.
the Royals game?
You would think, right? Do a nice thing for the
Yeah,
viewers, but
absolutely.
you know, there's
It has to
keep
do
it
with,
to himself.
with the protection of NordVPN. That's it. That's all I'm
Is that
going.
right?
That's all I'm going.
You don't want to get any fines.
Yeah. So why didn't Cags play last night? Or did he? Did he come in late?
He did start because we did the that was a lefty on lefty matchup.
Yeah, I got the lefty.
And I think they just wanted to start the season with a tough pitcher.
I agree with that. Get him off to a good start, hopefully.
Yep.
Does anybody have the stats of what? I know Bobby hit one, right? Did he get on
was,
one?
Bobby had 2 hits.
He was 2 for 4.
Okay.
His only bright spot. I know Michael Garcia had a hit. Salvi had a hit, and Lane Thomas had a hit, and then after that, 0.
I thought we had 6 hits. I thought there was somebody that was
5.
2 for 4.
Bobby was 2 for 4, and then Salvi, Michael, and Lane all had 1 hit.
So speaking of Michael, formerly known as Mikel
Is it Michael, aka
Garcia, Michael Garcia. So he was an offer.
He had a hit. He had a hit in the walk.
Okay.
He didn't do too bad. Yeah. But he led off. So like we were saying, like it's that bottom half of the order. Like, are we going to
Still struggling.
Yeah, we got any production out of there?
Yeah.
Maybe when Cags gets. I mean, we need to get Cags going, man. He has to be a big bat in our lineup this year.
Yeah. So let's talk about the series then against the Atlanta Braves. Are we looking forward to our home opener, or are we?
I mean, I think we're always looking forward to the home opener, even when we
right answer.
suck. Like the home opener used to be when we sucked. The home opener was like the game to go to. Like go to the home opener and that's it.
Right.
But now home opener is always important. But I'm pretty excited to watch some other games this year. I think we're a playoff team. I mean, some things have to happen for that. to
So,
go
so,
on,
so,
but-
so I think that could lead into maybe one of our first questions we could ask right outside of this series in this game. So, in order for us to be a playoff team, does Bobby Witt have to play again at an MVP level?
Yes.
I feel the answer is definitely yes. So the question is will Bobby Witt be the MVP this year? What? No. Okay.
He will not be, but he can play at the MVP level and not be MVP. He's not going to be MVP because you got Aaron Judge hitting like 60 bombs a year. He's going to
Yeah,
be MVP.
but he started off slow too, and he did look like crap. That's what I was
He hit a
trying to
home run
bring.
last night.
Yeah, but I was trying to bring up like the WBC, like how bad did
He looked bad.
did WBC make Aaron Judge look, and how great did it make the Royals players look? Because you have everybody representing, like Team
Right.
Italy had Cags and Pass, Squatch, and then you have
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Perfect example. So all those players come back to our team and then we lose 6-0. So we had all that momentum. And then we come back to the Royals. I mean, what's that all about?
All right. So my question about Cags: do we have that WBC carryover?
Apparently not yet.
Well, I mean, he didn't start though. But do you think he has the potential for now? He figured it out. Playing against world athletes, now he can play. I mean, I always thought there's a difference. There's a huge difference between the MLB best players and then the world best players. I mean, how you had an electrician, from Brazil or?
I thought it was Italy. I thought
It was Italy.
Was it Italy? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Italy.
Yeah.
But he's shut down Japan, who's had some of the better hitters on their team.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So I'm still like on the fence with that, but you think he has the carryover for our for this season?
You're still talking about Jacques, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know about the like, are you saying the carryover for this season? Like he's
Because he
going
was
to come in?
successful.
Well, he last
maybe we need
year
to invest in an espresso machine. Like
he
they did
wasn't
for
that
Team
successful.
Italy.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. He wasn't that successful at the end of the year, right? He started.
No, I'm
Caglione
talking about
started-
the World Baseball Classic.
he's talking
Oh.
about because he had a pretty good.
He was
Oh, okay,
him,
about
Bobby
that.
Witt,
the carryover from that. Okay.
right? So can we see a carryover? I'm hoping.
I mean,
I
I hope so.
Definitely think you can. They're playing against skilled players, right? They're playing against top-notch pitchers in that deal. So I mean, maybe not the best world pitchers, but that has to give him some confidence coming into the season, I would think. So I do like that we held him back from that first game so you don't have to go against the lefty. And I do expect that he gets at least one hit in the season opener. So
Okay, you mean tonight's game?
in tonight's game, not the season opener, the Royals, just tonight's game.
What time is the game tonight?
I believe it's 6:10. 6:10 start.
Again?
Yeah,
in
but
Atlanta.
I want to get back to Bobby Witt Jr. though, real quick. I thought we moved off that a little bit too fast, right? Because we only got Joe's opinion on that shit. So I actually feel that if he hits at least 30 home runs, right?
At least.
Okay. And if he steals at least 40 bases, if we're a playoff team, then he's in real consideration for the MVP.
Definitely.
So that's how I see him doing it. So if he can hit 30 home runs, he gets 40 stolen bases, it's hard to beat him for the MVP if we're going to be a playoff team.
I agree with that, but he's never hit 30 home runs in his career. I think he's more of a 20 to 25 home run guy. But the stolen bases can still get there. Yeah, 40.
Well,
50
they did
stolen
bring
bases.
the field. They brought the fences in about.
That's
10 minutes.
so that's
That's
the
gonna
thing.
help. That's gonna help Cags.
They
Whether
brought
that
in the
gets-
fences,
gets him to 30.
and
that's a
they
different
lowered
story.
it. Not only did they bring in the fence, they lowered the fence as
That's
well.
true. That's
So, do you guys think is that going to help us more, or is that going to help the opponents more, knowing who our batters are?
Both.
true. Man, like,
They're trying
so
to make it more
everyone's
exciting.
hyping it up that it's going to help us, but obviously it's going to help the other team too. Like, they're professionals as well.
Yep.
They're going to be able to hit home runs just like like we do. So, is it going to help in the long run? I mean, it might make it more exciting, more home runs at the K. So, see, I don't know.
No, I definitely think it will be that, obviously, right? So more home runs, more fireworks, more theatrics, really, for the game. So I think it's overall a good thing. So
Man, overall, I think Bobby Witt doesn't have to carry the team. I think we need more out of the guys from the bottom of the lineup, like the Cags, the young guys. Like when we had the 2024 or 2014, 2015 team where you had Salvi, Hosmer, Moustakis,
keep the line moving days,
like
huh?
all those guys were hitting and rolling. All we're talking about right now is Bobby. We need Jacques to step up. We need a Jensen to step up. We need all these other guys, Pasquantino to step up. That's what we need. Like, yeah, granted, Bobby's going to do what Bobby does.
Yeah, we still
over the
have
past
what
few years, but I
100,
think we
another
need
161
a
games.
lot.
I agree with you said Jensen, Carter Jensen. He's going to have to be another one that really steps up and
Can't see the clock.
can't see the clock. But he's going to be the one that has to step up and put something out, man. He needs to. He started out. Man, what are we doing here?
just don't worry about that. Just don't worry about the clock.
Yeah,
Honestly,
over here.
who
What
gives
are
a
you
shit?
doing?
Who gives a shit about the
You
clock?
told me to move it.
That's fine. It's
I
fine,
just,
it's fine.
I didn't say move it. I just say you can't see it.
All right, so back.
Yeah, now we're back. We're not messing with stuff. This mic is bothering me.
All right, T.I., do you have something?
No, so I mean, we were just wrapping up the whole fence conversation, right? Here's the main thing. So we saw our who was pitching last night? It was our top pitcher, right?
Cole Reagans.
Cole Reagans.
Reagans.
So can the rotation stay healthy? That's obviously for any ball club, right? That's going to be one of the most important factors to have a successful season. How are you guys feeling about our bullpen? I don't know if I didn't hear anything as far as anyone coming in with any type of injuries.
I mean, okay. Well, we had some injuries. We go over the pitching staff. I have some notes on the pitching staff here. And I think our pitching staff, if it stays healthy, it's going to be great. But that's a big if, because obviously Cole Reagans has had multiple surgeries, been on the IL a ton. And then we have Seth Lugo and Waka. They're both in their late 30s. I mean,
Waka.
They're just ready to blow up, right? I mean, their arms ready to fall off. And then we have Noah Cameron, who had a good year last year, but he was a rookie. So we'll see if he can continue that. Now we still have, Berger and Colette. Colette just went on the IL as well, but those are two young guys that we can bring up from AAA. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those guys up if we have injuries in our starting lineup. And anybody else? Ken? Waltz?
Pitching staff. All right. Well, Joe is our
It's only been one game, so
rotation
I mean,
aficionado.
it looks like our rotation is better than it was last year, but I'm hoping that the bullpen doesn't screw up like it did last year. So
Our rotation is the same as last year. They're the exact same.
Exact
things
same
we got.
rotation.
Are you talking about bullpen, or are you talking about like the?
And actually, our pitching wasn't that bad last year. Like I felt like
No, our pitching was really good.
it was really good, right? The closers
got to
maybe
the bullpen.
weren't as good as
It was our bullpen.
It was the bullpen that where we struggled. So, did we get any new additions whatsoever in that bullpen, or is it 100% the same across the board?
No. The bullpen is different. The bullpen we have.
All right, let's talk about the bullpen.
Do
We have notes on that?
Yeah. So if we want to talk about the bullpen and where everybody's worried at is Carlos. How you say the closer's last name is Estevez? Is that right? Estevez. He has not been looking too hot in spring training. I mean, his fastball was like 90, I think he topped out at, and that's not going to cut it. Now they have said he's a slow starter and he ramps up, so we'll see what happens there.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, he's going to have a bit outside. But if he's not ready, I feel very comfortable with putting Lucas Ursay in that closing role.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you think about the Ursay in the closer? Buckin.
They had.
It's Estevez.
I mean,
Strom is here too.
Hey, talking to the mic, man.
I'm bad, homie.
There you are.
Yeah, I was just going over in my head like some of the other guys. I was like Strom, that I think he was pitching for Philly, and I think the Philly gave up on him a little too early. I think he's got a lot of arm on him. And then I mean, I haven't followed the bullpen very much. I'm looking more at the starters because I don't know. I guess I'm living in 2014, 2015 still, when we had a strong bullpen and never had to worry about it. And it was always the starters. And, the starters, I kind of like what we got going on. Reagan's, I don't think he looked that bad. He made some bad pitches, gave up, 3 home runs or something like that.
I mean, most of them are solo.
Half of his hits were home runs.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I think will help our bullpen is if the bottom half of that lineup will start getting some hits this year, right? That I think will help the bullpen
Definitely.
because when your offense is having more success, right? I do believe that success it bleeds on over to the rest of the team, or it can. So, they get pumped up. They're a little bit more excited maybe because their team did something exciting on offense. So they go out there, they're a little bit more electrified. And then I think that they will be able to come with a little bit more heat on their pitches because they're probably just, not in every case, but I do think that is a thing. So if we can get our batters start hitting at the bottom of that lineup, I actually feel like we got a decent bullpen that where we could manage as long as we're, scoring 3 to 4 runs a game. I think they could manage and get us to the playoffs.
So Arthur Soto commented about we did 0 to change our offense, which that's not true. We did bring in Isaac Collins, Lane Thomas,
Starlin Marte.
I mean, those guys might be any better than what we had last year, but we did, we made
And
some
then
changes.
Collins and Marte started last night.
Yeah, they did, and they didn't do shit. Which
Not yet.
We did 0 to make our team offensive better.
All right. Guess who we have over here?
The
All right.
Floridian?
Yeah.
Just a bit outside.
There he is. Danny Flores from Tampa Bay. There you go. How's that?
Everybody doing?
Mr.
Yeah,
Floresta.
Hey, how was that burrito?
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
You didn't. I asked for a bite, but you walked away. You probably didn't hear me.
that was rude. Huh? That was rude.
So, what are you thinking about the Royals last night?
Well, you heard some of our comments.
Yeah.
What do you think? Where are you going on this season?
I hated our outfield pickups.
Yeah.
Collins is okay, but retreads like Marte and Lane Thomas, I think it's a waste.
So what do you think about Collins in the outfield? Did you notice that he was running in circles to catch fly balls out there?
I did.
I was like, what is going on out here, man?
It works for TI, right?
Yeah.
Hey, it works for me.
Yeah, T.I. outfield, he's pretty interesting guy to watch too.
No, but super excited about the season. Yesterday's game was tough to watch, but there's going to be a better day. And Chris Sale's a monster.
Yeah. Let's not forget that Chris Sale is a badass pitcher. He's a veteran. He knew what he was doing. It's only one game, but let's be a little bit more positive about it. Anything else come out positively out of that game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody gave up. I think they were. We got most of our hits like in the 8th inning. I think there's still a lot of juice on the team, especially around the infield. We'll see what happens when Massey comes back. I'm interested to see what second base is going to look like by the end of the year, whether it's more Massey or more India, or maybe Lofton.
Okay. So between India and Massey, okay. So Mervin's going to play. You think they're just going to rotate at second base, or is one of those guys going to be out? Are the Royals at one point going to be like Massey, you're out, or India, you're out, and the other guy is in?
I think Massey's prone to like slumps, right?
And
So-
injuries.
And I guess India is too. But yeah, I mean, it could be a rotating thing with DH. I believe where else was India playing last year? Third
Outfield
base
or
and
third
outfield,
base.
and
Well-
I think Massey too, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, I guess you can't get any worse than Collins in the outfield yesterday. Like, but
Yeah.
why are they trying to put these infielders that have never played outfield in their life? Why are they trying to throw them in the outfield?
Probably because the outfield bats suck so bad.
I mean, yes, yeah, but then we have issues with this horrible defense in the outfield. I don't know if you caught the Pirates game yesterday with O'Neal Cruz out there,
I did.
giving a Skeens a 67 ERA.
He looked dizzy.
Yeah, that was but that's the problem when you try to find a position just because you think someone's an okay hitter. It's
So-
like, hey man, we still need a strong defensive outfield, especially if we're playing at Coffin.
Big time.
So Arthur Soto hates your insight. He says replacements are not improvements. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
No, okay.
But he's saying
You
Massey
are-
is
point.
healthy.
You are 100% right there. But I was just saying that we tried to do some stuff. I mean, we did some other stuff. I don't know how hard we tried because we did this. I think
Arthur Soto's just trying to be negative, man. He's just trying to be
Well,
negative.
Danny maybe he's like, we just threw some retreads out there. I'm like, I mean, and hope for the best. So I think that also depends a lot on the money we have to spend. So we can't sign no big names.
Yeah. So there's obviously a lot of buzz going around right now that the Royals are going to be a playoff team, right? Daniel, and I got this question for you. Do you believe that we're going to be a playoff team? And if so, what do you think that buzz is about?
I think we will. To me, the two big things are Caglione and Carter Jensen. If those guys can step up in their first, like,
For
I think
sure.
they're both still considered rookies. They didn't. hit.
Cags is not.
Tags is not.
Cags is
But
not. But Carter is. Yeah.
regardless, if they can be anything like what we think they can be this year, yeah.
Oh, no. We are live and we're on a different camera. We're going to fix this real quick. Yeah.